What's up, boys? Got some brand new picks for you today on Prize Picks. Player props is applied to many other websites, but we're going to be focused on Prize Picks in today's video. Before we do open this, though, we have a couple announcements. If you guys are not already on Prize Picks, I definitely recommend it. The link is in my description. Use my code when you guys sign up. Match your first deposit up to $100. So definitely recommend doing that. So if you guys spend $20, they'll match it. They'll give you guys $40 total. So pretty sweet right there. Definitely use my code that's in the description. Also, the Patreon is in the description as well. I just started that. A lot of you guys have been signing up. Today is the perfect and best day to sign up because you guys get it for the rest of December and further months if you guys wish. So definitely recommend signing up for the Patreon. That's $10 a month. You guys get access to my premium Discord and you guys get my picks. Every single pick that I make, you guys will get. And yeah, it's only $10 a month every single day for whatever sport. You guys will get my picks. So if you guys are interested in that, that is in the description as well. And there's also the free Discord in my description. We talk about stuff all the time, all different player props on that Discord. That link is also in the description, so I appreciate you guys would join that as well. But yeah, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. We're going to go ahead and hop straight into this, though. But yeah, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. Those two things would help me out. But let's go ahead and hop in this video here. This is actually a pretty quick intro. I'm kind of impressed. But yeah, definitely sign up for the Patreon if you guys are interested in that, because today is the absolute best day to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and talk about some of these here. So the first one here, we're actually going to start off with an under. This is one of my favorite plays of the day. I'm not going to give all of my plays because obviously got to save stuff for the Patreon. But let's go ahead, though, and talk about this right here. He was at 10.5 earlier today. Darius Bazley. So he was at 10.5 earlier. They bumped down to 9.5, but this is still a very, very good prop. He has not hit this in 9 games. He's gone 9 games where he has gone under 10 points. Should be a pretty good play. It'd be kind of disappointing if he did go over in this game, but yeah, he has not hit this. The last time he did hit this was 10 games ago. So yeah, should be pretty good here. They got SGA back, so should hopefully be pretty good for Bazley's under today. So let's go ahead and take a look at some other stuff here. Oh, I do want to point out, Prize Picks here. They're doing a great promo today, in my opinion. So each entry containing Trey Young, you'll receive $3 if as long as he scores 1 3-pointer. So it's not per 3-pointer, but if you guys make a $5 entry and Trey Young hits a 3-pointer, let's say you lose it. So you lose everything on it. You bet your $5 or whatever. You play your $5, and you have Trey Young in your lineup. He doesn't hit whatever you play him for, and your other guy doesn't hit. You'll still get $3 of that back. So pretty awesome. And even if you guys win it, so let's say you do a 2-pick power play. So you play 5 and you win, you get 15. You get another 3 on top of that. So pretty good right there. Promo today on Prize Picks. Definitely recommend doing that if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, pretty good one right there. They do promos all the time on Prize Picks. Another reason why you guys should be signing up. But right here, Darius Bazley, 9.5 on the under. So let's take a look at the lineup today for OKC. Looks like OKC is playing Houston, and he is a power forward going against Houston. So let's go ahead and take a look at this here. 2.5 point spread. There really shouldn't be any blowouts today. The closest game to being a blowout is this Clippers-Sacramento game. The Hornets and the Bucks and the Nuggets and the Magic. So if you guys are going to take overs in those games, I kind of recommend taking first half instead of the full game. But I don't think they're really going to be too big of a deal. 1 or 2 of these games might be blown out, but I don't think there should really be any worries of too many blowouts today. So that's kind of good. But basically here, power forward going against the Houston Rockets. Let's take a look at this here. So the Rockets are allowing 2 power forwards. They're about run the middle, 20.48. Don't focus on the number, focus where they rank among other teams. But yeah, should be pretty good for Bazley today on the under. Starting power forward. He was small forward earlier. I'm not sure why that changed. But yeah, power forward going against the Houston Rockets. Definitely could be a pretty decent look for the under for Bazley. So we'll talk about some other ones. There's not too many great points ones today. We'll come back to points. There is one that I do like. We'll probably come back to that one. Another one of my favorite ones. Let's go ahead and talk about Marcus Smart. So I like Marcus Smart a lot over his assists. He's at 5 right now. Should be pretty good. I think he's 4.5 or 5.5. No, he's 5.5 on sportsbooks. So 5 assists right here. He's had 6, 8, 9, 5, and 8. He has not hit this in his last 10 games. He is at least pushed or hit in his last 10. Pretty good for Marcus Smart on his assist prop here for 5 assists. Take a look at this here. We're the Celtics. They're playing the 76ers today, so he's a point guard going against the Sixers, and 2.5 point spread is pretty good. Pretty low over-under total, but I don't think I'd be too worried about that. There should be at least 5 baskets coming from Marcus Smart here. So let's go to point guard and then assists that the 76ers are allowing, and it looks like they're kind of on the harder side, but I don't think you have to worry about it too much here. So 7.71 is the number, but yeah, they're about in the middle-ish, a little bit harder, probably around the 20-ish area hardest. So yeah, 20th easiest is what I meant to say, but should still be pretty good for Marcus Smart. Like I said, hasn't missed in his last 10, so that's one I'm a pretty big fan of today. So that'd be kind of disappointing again if he didn't hit that one. But let's go ahead though and talk about some rebounds here. Probably give you guys a rebound and one more point one. Not sure how many I'm gonna do. Capella is one worth taking a look at, and Sabonis, but I'm not sure if Miles Turner is playing. So I wouldn't lock either Sabonis or Capella in yet until you know if Turner's playing. Because if Turner's out, I think both of these overs could potentially be good. But they're going against each other, and both of those guys are just snag rebounds. So that's really tough. I'm not going to make a call on any of those guys yet. I think if Turner's... I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm still thinking about those guys. But we're going to go ahead and talk about Evan Mobley here. 7 rebounds. So he has not missed in his last 5. So really good look right there. So 7, he's pushed twice and went over 3 times. So he's 3-0-1 and 3-0-2 in his last 5. But let's go ahead and take a look at Mobley here. Cavaliers playing the Miami Heat. So 4.5 point spread right there. 206 point over-under. That's pretty good when it comes to rebounds. Because there should be a lot of missed shots then if the point total is a little lower. But right here, Mobley here for power forward. So let's take a look at power forward rebounds versus Miami. So Miami is allowing some of the least amount of rebounds to the power forward position. I'd not be too worried, though, about the matchup as much. But this could still be a pretty solid play here. So I don't believe they've played this year. I don't think they have. Don't quote me on that, but I don't think they have played this year. But, I mean, looking at the hit rate in his last 5, you'd think it'd be a good look here. Worth taking a look further into it here. The matchup is what scares me a little bit, but I don't think it should be too big of a deal. So, worth taking a look in Mobley right there. Let's talk about a point one here. We'll talk about... There's 2 guys I like in the point category. Let's go and talk about Markkanen. Markkanen is one of my favorite recently. Jarrett Allen and Markkanen have been my favorites, but Allen's going against a pretty tough matchup in Miami. So again, talking about this game, he's got a much more favored matchup here for Markkanen. So 14.5, he has not missed in his last 5, so he's 5-0 in his last 5, and he's facing a pretty good matchup here. So if we take a look at points here against Miami, they are about right in the middle, and almost on the easier side. So probably around like 15, 14-ish for easier matchups. So pretty good right there for Markkanen, especially a guy who's been hitting in his last few. So pretty good right there for Markkanen on the over. That is one I'm a pretty big fan of today. But we can maybe talk about another one here. Yeah, we'll talk about one more. We'll go to assists again. Let's talk about Tyrese Maxey. It's probably the last one of the day here. But 4 assists here. He has pushed once, and he's gone over in 4. So 4-0-1 in his last 5. So a lot of really good hit rates today. So hopefully these aren't bait. But, I mean, if the numbers are telling us that we're looking pretty good tonight. So we'll see here. But, yeah, 4-0-1 in his last 5. So pretty good. We take a look at the matchup here. So, again, the Sixers game, 2.5 point spread. Have we gone just off of these 2 games? Has that been everything we've talked about? No, we talked about OKC, but I think that's about it. Just those 3 games. That's kind of funny. I didn't even realize that. But Tyrese Maxey here, point guard, going against the Boston Celtics, 2.5 point spread. So I like both of the assist guys in today's game. So both of the point guards for assists should hopefully be pretty good. So we'll see. But the Celtics are allowing one of the least amount of assists, but I still wouldn't worry about it. I mean, it's got a pretty good hit rate in the last 5. But matchup scares me just a little bit, but I wouldn't be too worried. Should be a pretty solid play today, especially because the number's only 4. You'd think you'd be able to get at least 1 assist a quarter, especially at point guard where you have the ball a lot. So, yeah, I feel like it should be a pretty good play for Maxey and Smart today. So, and yeah, there's some other good ones that I did show you guys as well, like Markkanen, and some of the other ones that I did go ahead and talk about. But make sure, we could talk about Trey Young props. Should we? I haven't really taken too big of a look into these, but if you guys aren't a big fan of the Trey Young prop today, maybe you guys want to take the under on the 3 points made. Because you have Trey Young in there, you automatically get $3 back. It's up to $30, by the way. Hopefully I said that earlier. But the that is up to $30 max. So just do a bunch of like different $5 ones is what I would probably do. Because you guys get $3 back anyway. as long as he makes 1 3. But if you guys don't think he's going to make 1 3, you can go ahead and take his 3-point under and match it up with someone else, and you're going to hit either way. So, or you're going to at least get money some way. If you guys kind of get what I'm saying here. So, Trey, I'm not a big fan of the 3-point prop. It's a tough defense, so I'm just going to make sure he's starting at point guard. He definitely should be. Yeah, he's starting at point guard. 1.5 point spread should be a close game and a pretty good over-under. So, we take a look at, though, the Pacers here for 3 points made. And the Pacers are one of the tougher defenses for 3 points made. So that's really the only thing that's scaring me in this game. But again, he played the best defense for 3-point makes, and he had like 4 against them. It's not in the last 5 here, but it was like 7 games ago or something like that. He did hit this 3-point prop. Very, very good. He had 5. So pretty interesting for Trey Young. I think it's a pretty good promo. I think he should be able to hopefully at least hit 1. But yeah, otherwise people are going to get kind of screwed on that. But if you can also kind of hedge it yourself, though, and take like under an assist or under in points, under 3 points made and stuff like that. So yeah, you can go rebounds. So we said 4, 1, 7, 4, and 4. So we take a look at assists or rebounds. So we got everything here actually. That could actually be pretty good, his rebounds. They're really easy against the rebounds, it looks like. Where do they actually rank? Yeah, they're 4th in rebounds allowed to point guards. His line's only at 3. They've not played so far this year, but I think this could be pretty good right here on over rebounds. I might lock that in for Trey Young and some entries later. I'm not going to really do anything quite yet. I'm just going to wait because his promo is, yeah. But you have to match it up with players that are playing today. So do keep that in mind with Trey Young. You can't match it up with NFL or anything. So that's going to do it for today's video, though, man. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, if anyone is new, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. Those 2 things would help me out, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Use all links in the description if you guys wish.